It's time to plan out a food area now. There definitely is the case where I want to fill up this area a little bit with water. So many ideas. But yeah, no, we need to start thinking about food. And I kind of want to make this entire area farmland, for which I need to start making a dam again. How am I going to do this? Hmm. Well, let's just start where we can start. Although I could also just make this area a farm area and just put down a lot of leaves. But no, we're gonna maybe this area. I don't know yet. Anyway, let's just yeah, let's do this area. So we are gonna need a long pathway. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need to unlock both these, but I can't. Okay. Yeah, I need to wait for a little bit of science then. Uh, but basically, I want to place down a farm area here. Uh, Clear up these two blockages so that it spreads more here. And then we can actually just have this entire area be carrots. Mm. We do seem to be gathering more carrots, which is great. Let's just tidy it a little bit up there. And delete that. Bridge. Oh, I unlocked the wrong one to begin with. I could have. Yeah, I should have done that one. Okay. Well, at least the district now reaches all the way here. The problem is the builders are going to be probably busy. It's nighttime. And at nighttime you don't get science. I definitely want an observatory, but it requires 200 power. And the rest is not generating anything. Hmm. Definitely worth it though. Anyway, we have enough. So we can now get the 2x1. There. And now we just wait for the builders to haul all of these planks all the way over here. Oh boy, they're hungry. Well, we do seem to be growing a supply of food. But yeah, I definitely want to try and make as much farmland area as possible. Hmm. Oh yeah, we were also busy with this. Totally forgot. There, one bridge done. Now the second one. But another thing I want to try and think about. Hmm. I'm still having in my head the fact that I want to build a leaf here and then plot this area a little bit. But then the bridge here wouldn't make sense. Ugh. We need a lumberjack flag. We need a tree cutting area. There we go. And I also want to start thinking about making this a district. And basically for districts, you have district management. So basically assist workers within this. Ooh, that's might be a good idea to get. Anyway, here we have a district building, district center like we have here with people in central. And if we now place one here, we can't because of course technically this is all already part of Beeflin Central. So what we really need is a district crossing like this. Hmm. But yeah, how am I gonna do that? Anyway. Okay, let's first things first. We need to build houses. Starting with 2. We need a water pump. We are gonna need 2 crates of water. Or well, 2 tanks of water. We're gonna need a food storage place. We are gonna need a small pile of logs as well. There. Let's demolish that blockage. Okay, so we have lodging, which... Why are we -2 with that? Not sure. Lodging, wood, water, foods. And then we have everything technically. Well, we don't have food yet. Need to wait till that is built. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Now this entire thingy is a area in which we can place crops. Though I will have to move my area a little bit further back. Cutting trees. Yeah, there's no more trees to cut. We can delete this. Foods. We need to remove the... No, not that. There we go. So yeah, you want to remove some things you made. Some of the crops. You just use the mark resource for the demolition and it automatically does so. And now we can put down an efficient farmhouse here. Because over there it reaches the entire area here. The drought has ended. There we go. Of course. Well, at least everything here is still working. This entire area is filling up with sewage already, or bad water. But we are slowly building up this entire area. Woodcutters. There we go. There. And I think that for now I'm just going to... what is it? It's under district management. Oh, that's 600. I can't do that yet. Dang. Okay, in that case, we're just gonna let them build for now. And then once I have the signs to actually build the district crossing, I can build the district crossing. We now have 600 points. We can go and build ourselves a district crossing. There we go. Only... There we go. And then put down a district crossing. And we also need a new district. And that's kind of the part that is not great about this. Because this is a small piece of land. We don't have many places where we can actually put down the crossing. But it will do for now. There. And all we need to do this. And of course all the beavers move out because this district does not have any beavers inside of it. Yeah. Now, this is going to be a food district, so... Something in Beaverland in food production. No. Food district, it's a bit on the nose. I want something fun. We'll figure it out later, but we need to start migrating population. from Cleveland Central to District 1. There we go. So now we have 6 beavers here. And they're basically gonna start doing the work. One thing I do want to do is... I wanted to make this a double lodge, but I forgot that we don't have any wood here. So yeah, we need to wait till this is built. Logs, plank. Which buildings are stopped? Oh no. So yeah, we don't have enough beavers living here right now. It's not that great. This guy has got nothing to do. There we go. Right. Both sides are gonna need a person working for them. That's a bit too many guys. So yeah, basically this district crossing is just gonna be... well, let's open up the UI and I can actually show it better. Manage distribution. So basically here we can see what we do not import, what we import if needed, and if we always try to import. Only if needed. Yeah. So basically for beaverland, we import always the woods, which isn't that great because we need wood here as well. Planks, well, I kind of need to export that. I've got the district one. Always yeah, we always import wood here. We can also just decide to not import stuff, so we can basically make it... if we don't want water, we just don't import it. But right now, I'd rather have everything be shared. Just in case. Right, we have everything here. Let's build a bigger house, because we do need more beavers work living here. And of course, we do also need to think about the well-being of our population, which is counted per district. So we might as well just have a grindstone here. Let's have a shower here. There we go. Then we can delete this. There we go. Okay. And this is exactly why we need more people, because we currently don't have any builders left to actually build. Oh boy. This needs to go there. Oh, I should have waited with placing the contemplation spot and the grindstone. We have this nice little area here now for it. What else can we do here? A Lebo? Oh, a Lebo. And spot where if you've managed to find a 3x3, a 4 square area and 4 square area in the water, you can actually, yeah, so basically a swimming spot. All right. Um, well, since I am here, I can, hmm, I could technically build a giant dam here. Would be fun to do. One thing I might want to do though is, if this area is going to have more population, basically make it so that we build a second efficient farmhouse, because I don't think these beavers are going to be able to manage. Although we are currently only having 2 beavers working here. Oh, everything is going alright. We just have the random birch here. There. Just in case we need it for the future. Now, something I do want to build here as well is the Farmer's Monument. And I'm probably like somewhere here or so. Somewhere near the houses at least. But that requires 1,000 points. We only have 400. And I don't really have a need for more uh, things right now. Oh, another drought. The droughts are getting a little annoying, gotta say. Um, right. You have floodgates, which means that you can adjust the amount of water in the area if you actually build a dam. I don't know if I want to build those right now. But I definitely do want to think about making sure that this area is stocked up on water. Hmm. Let's just add this so we have a bit more place to walk. Cool. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna reoriented half. I'm gonna replant half the crops because we already have enough uh, carrots. Oof. Another thing I might want to buy is the top level of warehouses. Medium tanks as well, but we need gear for that. Yeah, definitely that. Basically, biggest warehouses can hold the most. Six times as much for only 3 times the space. Pretty good. Where do we build our first warehouse and what do we store? Carrots. I definitely want to put carrots down here though, because carrots are this resource. You're gonna need a lot of it. It's food, you need it. And we can also start planting new crops in terms of sunflowers. Hey, we have a first beaver that doesn't have a place to work. There we go. The drought has started. Oh no. Ooh. So I can counter some of this water here by just making sure there is a water flowing through here. But that would require me to place a dam high enough for the water to actually reach this area, which means that all of these blueberries are gonna go. It's not good. Hmm. We need workers. We need to have the workers actually do their work. Ooh, that's a lot of wood and a lot of planks. Should have realized that. Now the question is, do I remove the farms here? I don't think I should. Just because right now these farms are not doing the work they need to do. But I do definitely might. The plan is to actually have it happen that this is all gonna be farmland. Come on. Do I think my little beaver society is able to manage with more houses? I'm not sure. But I do need more workers, so... Right. We are not producing planks because it's a drought. Unconnected building. Right. Yeah. Never mind. A wind turbine produces power depending on how much wind there is. Problem is, it requires planks, so we're stuck at the moment. Simply said. We are full on logs, alright. Yep, we're just waiting for planks. And there we go. We now have a large warehouse for carrots. Time to empty out the small one. Okay. We gotta remove this guy because there's no longer got any work to do. There. Everything is going alright here, luckily. I do need to do something about the water here. But that's for next time. We can turn this into a sunflower seed storage. We don't have that many sunflower seeds. Yeah, we have a neat little start to our farming area. Although I will say right now, I am just going to demolish those two. And I'm just gonna build another one. I should have only removed the one. Whoops. But yeah, we now have a small little farming community that I hope eventually to grow out into a large enough area so that we can just produce food for this area and for any other future additions to the... That is an injure. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I hope to have this area be big enough so that it feeds this entire map. Probably won't be, but for now, this is where all the extra food is going to be grown. And yeah, we just had an injured little beaver. We just need a bed for that. There you go. There, now you can rest up. And because science was one of the issues, we just gotta build an additional place for science. And with that, I hope we get even more science, even though we're already nearly at 1k science points. Right. I have to... This place doesn't grow blueberries yet. Gonna have to do this as well. We can do that later.